All right. Hi, my name is Isabella, and this is my application, well, my app made for my final project. So we're gonna first check out my code. So this is app.pp, no, app.py, sorry. And so you can see at the top, I import Flask, render template, request JSONify. I request OS. From Google Cloud, I import Vision, Translate, version 2 as Translate, and text to speech, as well as import Firestore. Um, Initializing the Google Appliance, my NASA API key, because NASA is also in my final project. App route, home, analyze image, translate text, translate text to speech, make what it does for text too, so convert audio, stuff like that. Um, Expression, and I have the error messages as well. I have the NASA route, which takes the URL and prints it out after you put in a request. I have my index, which just, visualizes the app and what it does. So yeah, I have HTML, which is a cloud integration, image analysis, text translations, text to speech. NASA, I have the JavaScript, which does all the same things. Um, let's see. I have my key file, my Docker file. So, from Python to Debian front end, working app, copy app, my pip install, the port I'm working it on, my JSON key, my project URL, and of course my requirements. So Flask, WTF, WT forms, markup safe, request, Google Cloud Vision, Google Cloud Translate, Google Cloud Text to Speech. You get the deal. Um, so to run my project first, we need to exit. Oh, smart. Go to Google Cloud. And in Google Cloud, I created a service account with all these roles. So Cloud Data Store user, Cloud Text to Speech service agent, Cloud Translation API user, and Cloud Vision. And these allow me to do things like text to speech, translation, and use Firestore Cloud Data Store users for Firestore. Sorry, I have the instructions right here. The credentials required, I had to have my API keys. I had to be signed in to cloud, all that. I didn't really have to set up any like software packages that weren't in the pip install, so that really wasn't much of an issue. So let's build and deploy the container. My container is already deployed right now, but I'll walk you through the steps I would do to build and deploy. So we would go Docker run. We build, and I have to build on a specific platform for it to work. So I have to build on Linux, AMD 64. Docker push to my repo. Docker tag. And this will update it to the latest version. Found that out the hard way, that I needed to do Docker tag. Google Cloud deploy. I have to do Google Cloud deploy to the latest platform, West 1, managed and authenticated. That was me troubleshooting. That's me committing. And then of course Docker run. And this deploys it to my app, which I'll open for you right now. So let's zoom. Here we are. My Google Cloud API integration. So you can do image analysis. And we're just going to choose first file. This is some nice autumn leaves here. And when you click analyze, come on. Crap. Anyway, there we go. Got scared for a second there. I was like, not working. Text to speech. I can do, hi, my name is Bella. Translate to Spanish and French. And I can do German. French, as you see, didn't work super well. I prefer Spanish. Text to speech, I can do as well. And it'll convert it to speech.
Hi, my name is Isabella.
And of course, the NASA astronomy picture. This will give you a picture and a short little description of the picture and what it is and where it is and like a little article about it. Um, let me do. So next we're going to do is we're gonna link these back to the code. So linking these back to the code, we're going to go to app.py first. And again, like I was explaining, this is all the clients and how they attach back to my application. I'm going to actually run them side by side. So I'll do this and then I'll do this. There we go. No. One sec. Sorry. Not very computer savvy while technology is recording. So we're going to go to image analysis, and that's text to speech. That's NASA. Oh, it's up here. And so this will take the image. If image is not in request file, error, so no image, won't work. Takes the request file as the image, it reads the image, it gives a response, so leaf, red, orange, maple leaf. And it adds it to a little collection and returns the label right here. Translate. It will, of course, take the translated text as the request get JSON. It'll get the text, so get this text. Get the data, and then, of course, error, no text provided. It'll translate it, and then it'll spit it back out. See, right here. It's where it'll spit it out. Text to speech, again, same thing. It'll try to get the data. Once it gets the data, text, of course, the always simple hello world. If not, no text provided. It will translate the text into speech. A little more of that there. Audio configuration, response client, convert it into the right base audio type recording, and it'll return the audio content right here.
Hi, my name is Isabella.
Of course, it has error message, and of course, NASA, it takes the API key, which it was up there earlier. It requests the get URL, which is all this stuff right here. And returns the response, which is a picture and the paragraph. Same kind of thing in the index. Analyze image, text, like gets the options. So this is where you get the Spanish, the French, the German option. It has the placeholder, it has, the buttons and all that. And of course, we got to walk through the Git history, which I'll do right now for you. Let's see. I don't have very much. I'm super, super bad at committing very often. So we have the first initial commit, added all needed files, but we'll need to make screencast and screenshots. Oop. And of course, I added the rest of the code, so now everything deploys and is working correctly. There's more here. I had to add another service account to get it work. My original service account wasn't quite working right. So I had to redo all that with the environment variables, and I believe that's 10 minutes exactly. So thank you for watching. I hope this was enlightening, and have a nice rest of your day.